Hello once again, it's your boy Moon, and thank you for joining me for another video. So over the last few weeks, there's been a number of negative videos posted by almost all the big content creators, and there were a few brave parties that dared ask for more facts or to look at things from another perspective, and there are those that stayed silent on the issue. Now, to understand the downward trend in feelings towards Star Wars Galaxy Heroes and its content creators' opinion on the game, is Star Wars Galaxy Heroes ending videos have been around for a very, very long time, and they always do very well. They always get a lot of clicks. Now, I'm at the point where I log into YouTube, the gross majority of my suggested videos are doom and gloom. Now, I've pondered this subject for a couple of days, and originally I felt that content creators should not be so negative about a game that does very well for them. I'm now in a position, having reflected long and hard on the issue, to answer the question, should content creators be so negative in their videos? And my answer is absolutely. I'll repeat that. Should content creators be so negative in their videos? I think they should. Now stay with me on this one, and I'll explain why and why it's important. Now, a content creator should air their views honestly and with transparency, and that is when they're at their best, when they're providing feedback or collating the views of the community together. Currently, I cannot help feel that the community is currently caught up in the outrage and turning on each other and arranging themselves into war camps. You're either with us or against us, and to a point of going, how dare you think anything else than I think? Now, I used to think that the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes community was one of the best in gaming, and I'm at the point where I no longer believe that. I recently heard that some content creators were the target of hate and trolling, and that deeply saddened me just for having a different opinion or a different perspective on a situation, and generating an actual personal level of hate and trolling. Now, everyone has the right to their own opinion, and if their opinion is a negative one about something, then that's the freedom of speech we enjoy. That is their freedom to write that opinion, to air that opinion. I wouldn't respect a content creator if they were anything less than authentic on a topic. Now, what I would ask is to look at a content creator holistically, and just because we don't agree with them on a particular subject, should we completely shut them out? I don't think so. Now, the next point or statement that I want to make is I am not a role model. And this goes for everyone who creates content. So you may or may not have seen the Charles Barkley I am not a role model campaign for Nike many years ago. If you haven't seen it, go check it out on YouTube. It's about a 30-second video. And this for me struck a chord. Now, content creators are not role models, and that's the reality. The issue is an extrinsic feedback loop where if a negative video or epic rant gets more views, more reactions and interactions than positive outlook videos, then it just makes business sense to do so. Remember, this is a business and a livelihood for some out there. Clicks are the name of the game, and outrage or injustice is the new opium for the masses. So whose responsibility is it for positivity and hope? Well, it's completely our responsibility to avoid anything that makes us feel toxic, keep ourselves in a good place. And if you feel that a video or a content creator is getting you down and you don't agree, you can very simply ask YouTube to not recommend anything further from them, whether temporarily or permanently. It is our own individual responsibility and not theirs to look after our own emotional state. Now, states can be very infectious, and to highlight this, have you ever been around someone who is positive, optimistic and enthusiastic? Chances are you're going to feel that and want to take on some of that yourself. And on the flip side, have you ever been around someone who is constantly negative? You feel it as soon as they enter the room, and it's almost like a vacuum, like a black hole that sucks every bit of good from around it, you know? But let me let you in on a little secret. No one can actually change your state except yourself. Only you have the power to change your negative or your positive thinking. Not a content creator, not another peer or a person. Your perspective defines your state. Now, our state is generated from within. If you are susceptible to feeling negative from external factors, then go find a positive place or a channel or a community that is positive, just for your own preservation at least. Now, if the game ended in a week or 2 or 3 weeks' time, would you be happy ending it with positive people, enthusiastic people, optimistic people, or would you want to be surrounded by toxicity and negativity? And just for the record, mobile games do not survive on satisfaction. They survive on financial success. That's the rationale. And when we talk business, we've got to think rationally, not emotionally. I'm completely open to a sensible discussion both here and on Discord as well. The link for the Discord will be in the video description as well. And this isn't about EA or CG, this video. If you think that it is, you've completely missed the point. It is not. It is about content creators and should they keep their videos negative or positive. That is what I'm discussing here. Now, I feel as a community that we need to stop attacking one another, respect others' opinions, but also as a favour to ourselves, find a home where we can express our opinions with other like-minded people without fear of being attacked. I mean, surely that's the rational and adult thing to do. In answer to the question, should content creators be so negative in their videos? I think the real question is, if we don't agree with it or their style, then why are we subjecting ourselves to what we don't enjoy? And if you're currently enjoying it, if you're enjoying all the toxicity and the negativity, then I apologize for wasting your time with this video. But the real question should be, what's in it for me from watching this video and feeling this way? And if it's causing me misery, what's in it for me first and foremost? And why would I continue to do so if I am feeling miserable, if I'm feeling down or negative? So what's in it for you? Again, if it is a case of you enjoy that negativity, you are getting something out of it. You are getting enjoyment. If you are not, why would you continue to do so? If you've enjoyed or you are new around the channel, please feel free to drop a like, a comment with your thoughts, and a subscribe if you're feeling really generous. I've been Moon, and hopefully I'll see you all very, very soon again. And I just thought I'd come with this, as I said, more about content creators and whose responsibility is it. Should they be so negative? As I said, absolutely. That's their style. That's, as I said before, I wouldn't respect them if they weren't being completely authentic. So it is personally up to the content creator, just as the same as we have opinions about certain things. But what we do have control about is being able to control what we enjoy, what we watch, what we subject ourselves to when we're watching YouTube or Twitch or whatever it is. I'd like to hear your feedback as well. I've been Moon. I'll see you next time.